what they can practice to help get rid of toxins from their body?
So the first and the most primal way our body detoxes is via sweat. Sweat is the primary way to get the toxins off. If we move, we sweat more. And human beings are designed to walk for a longer duration of time, walk and throw. When you walk in a way that you're walking at a steady pace for a longer duration of time, that does a little more to your body. And there have been researches which show that walking more than 8,000 steps a day can drastically reduce the mortality rates. The best time to walk would be to walk after a meal, because when we walk after a meal, it does things to facilitate digestion, and it also balances the blood sugar levels that we have. Many a times people feel knots in their groins, in their necks.
I feel a knot always behind my ear,
in their armpits.
In my hand also sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, so those knots are just lymph nodes getting saturated with the lymph fluid. And again, what facilitates the lymph nodes is movement. Movement done in terms of plyometrics. So like jumping on a trampoline. Yoga does a very good job.
Jumping, dancing, yoga.
And doing activities where your body moves from one position to another. The biggest thing that facilitates detox is the colon and the gut. If done right, the gut can be the biggest tool that can facilitate the detox pathway. If done wrong, gut can be a source of toxin load.
If people want to better their gut health, 3 inexpensive, easily available things that they can do.
Fermenting the food that we eat increases the bacterial content that it has and increases the microbiome concentrate that we have within our gut. So sauerkraut and kimchi are the things that we traditionally know have a very high amount of microbiome content to it. Apart from that, there are a lot of drinks from fermented drinks.
Kombucha and all of those drinks.
And there are also a lot of traditional drinks that we can make at home, yogurt-based, buttermilk-based. So when we talked about, when we are stressed and we are always forward looking to work, body does not understand the difference between a perceived threat and a real threat. The one function that takes the backseat is the digestive function that we have.
During stress, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's just say when we eat our food and if the stomach acid is less, we won't be able to break down our food. And when the food is not digested in a proper way, the body can't evacuate the food. That's why people have constipation. And when the food is half digested and sitting in the gut, it gets fermented. And the fermented food is a fodder for the bad bacteria within the gut. And that kind of tips the balance between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria we have within the gut. And also stomach acid has a function of keeping the bad bacteria in the gut in check. And also that half fermented food is also a toxin load to the body, and the body kind of reabsorbs that. So that's why I said if we have the digestive function right, it can allow us to detoxify in a much better way. But if it's compromised, it can add to the toxin load that we have. Now, having said that, what do we do about this? We should be doing it. Our parents have been asking to do it. We have been traditionally doing it. Practicing gratitude has this thing where it gets the balance back from fight and flight to rest and digest. So if we do it right before when we are going to eat, it facilitates the release of stomach acid.
Wow.
Within our gut.
So you're saying, suppose I'm on a really stressful call and I'm like eating, right?
Yeah.
My digestion is like messed up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's like everybody, right? That's everybody. Nobody actually sits down and eats without doing other chores.
Yeah.
I think we've lost that habit completely.
Yeah.
And that is messing up our digestive system. It's insane, right? Like you're supposed to work hard to live an amazing life. And then at the end of the day, all we do is work. We don't even have time to eat food well, eat food in the way that food is meant to be consumed.
Yeah.
I hope not everybody has to find out the hard way that of all of the bad habits that we have.
Yeah.
And that's the reason for this podcast, so that people can take preventive measures and just understand what we're doing wrong, because we're doing so many things wrong during the course of the day that we had no idea that we were doing wrong.
Yeah.